I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say something from this book every episode.
Might as well.
At this point, Iron Will. At the beginning of the book, it's like at the very beginning, they mention like 3 people from history.
Yeah.
And they said such men can no more be stopped than the sun can be or the tide. They simply do what they plan.
Yep.
The sun coming up. The tide is coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot be stopped.
Yeah,
So,
it's coming.
For me, when I look at an entrepreneur and I say, damn, why is this person worried about this shit? Is because they're missing the key thing. Money is not the thing. Money is a thing that people think about because they're coming from a position of I worked all my life.
Yeah.
So when I think about my bills, yes, there's a certain amount of money I need. If I say, this is how much my rent costs, this is how much my lights cost, there's a certain amount of money I need to operate in a year.
Yeah.
There's a certain amount of money. But when it comes to entrepreneurship, there's all these little weird things that can happen in entrepreneurship that don't require any money. You can meet somebody and they say, I'm gonna put you on this money.
Yeah.
Because I like your energy, I like your vibe.
That's what I'm saying. That's the part right there though. It's like once you unlock that feature, then it becomes like this endless game. And then it's like you can just make as much of it as you want to. Then you become unassociated with it. You just said something about the money that was interesting. You said you coming from a place when you worry about like this is very important to know, yo. Like this, that's why I love this show. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love this piece of content because this is what you need to hear. Like you gotta get this. When you're asking a question like how much money do I need, it's because of the thought process that you have. It's because of the things that you're experiencing currently. You haven't experienced somebody giving you $3,000-$4,000 because they like you. You get what I'm saying? Because that breaks your paradigm. Then you stop worrying about like how much money it takes to get shit done because you become like this source of energy that just attracts things into your life because of, you know, like the things that just your energy in general, you know what I'm saying? So it breaks that paradigm for you, but it also teaches you that like, it's not like I'ma always resort back to energy because that's what I'm big on. You know what I'm saying? That's just all I am, a big ball of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like when I want to drive home to people in this particular portion of the show right now, it's like, yo, all it is an energy thing. It's an energetic ball that you just become, and then it all rolls in one by one. But that's gonna break that. That's gonna break that paradigm, yo.
I love what you just said, though.
Yeah.
Paradigm is the perfect way to put it. Because what you just dug deep on right there, which just really sparked me, is that what we're really trying to dig away from you is the question itself is the wrong way to approach
the whole. It's
the wrong premise.
Yes, you coming from the like. It's almost like we watching you trying to come over from the back gate, trying to get into the field, but it's like a whole nother entrance.
It's like
over here. We're like, no, you tripping.
It's
around.
like the best way I can put it is like, let's say you go into another country, foreign country. Let's say you're going to China. Right? And you say, how much English do I need to speak? It's like of course people. Let me say this. Right?
Yeah.
Just a disclaimer, because I like to be factual. A lot of people speak English in China.
Of course. 100%.
But what I'm saying, just for the sake of the argument.
But that's why the question makes some sense.
But it's like, how much English do I need to speak? It's like you're going to a place that's not their main language.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's an irrelevant question because you need to be speaking that language.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a language of entrepreneurship. So you can always tell another entrepreneur or somebody who's been through it by some of the shit they say.
Yeah.
I know a person who's an entrepreneur doesn't ask questions like that.
Yeah.
And the reason I ask, unless it's like, I'm about to fund something and they're physically saying, this needs $1 million.
Yeah.
Or it's like, put together a plan, like how much to hire the staff and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, if you look back on all this, the whole paradigm has to shift.
Yeah.
The reason this question is something I wanted to key in on is because our whole paradigm has to shift when it comes to entrepreneurship.
Yeah. It requires a different paradigm.
I came up from nothing, started from the bottom. I see it with a clear eye. So I hustle.
Mama's house, 2 penthouse, yeah.